RVS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. And I also welcome all the participants from various other colleges and participants of Hindustan College of Arts and Science. Once again, a warm welcome to one and all. Raise above the storm, and you will find the sunshine. To welcome is a responsibility. And now I call our HOD ma'am, Dr. M. Nirmala, to give the welcome note. I welcome you, ma'am.
Every new day is another chance to modify your life. Each challenge is your best stepstone in your life. A very pleasant noon to all. I consider it's a great privilege and honor you all participants for welcoming on this fruitful occasion. I'm really privileged to welcoming distinguished gathering, eminent speakers, and delegates from various parts of our states in terms of to develop our professional progress. This is 7 days national level virtual faculty development program on application of tools and techniques in research methodology and acceleration to publish article in Scopus and Web of Science. This conference aims at how to develop our research skills using tools and the techniques to make it logical. This will be reasonable and usable applications relevant to our required field. This session with the experienced eminent speaker is to intimate our research to make it simple. Similarly, another part of our program is going to be accelerate about the increasing trend of our ability to exhibit our articles in Scopus and Web of Science. Today, the first day our session is going to discuss under the topic of exhibit your research skills. I hope we learn a lot of innovative ideas about the present requirement skills required to face research. On behalf of Hindustan Educational and Charitable Trust, I warmly welcome to the Chief Guest Dr. M. Shekhar, Associate Professor and Head, School of Business Management in Rathnaveli Subramaniam College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. He is a strong resource person to support us to face our present records, which are commonly and specially required relevant to research methodology. So we are grateful to him for his readily accepting our invitation. Warm welcome you, sir. We are eagerly waiting to utilize your valuable session effectively. So I'm thankful to our Managing Trustee Srimati and Ma'am, Dr. Priya Satish Prabhu, Executive Trustee, Hindustan Educational and Charitable Trust, for their continuous support to this event and strengthen our academy. So their guidance to support us, always enhancing substantial growth in various associations and various occasions. It's my great pleasure to thank our Honorable CEO, Dr. Karnagaran sir, and our Principal, Dr. A. Sami sir, for their support to conduct this program. Their support and ideas leads a source of motivation always for us. We are very much happy to get this response from various faculty members of different colleges in and around Tamil Nadu, and it obviously shows their keen interest to update their additional qualification with the smart work. I'm grateful to welcome faculty members of our college and my dear colleagues. I welcome you all in my humble words to this fruitful occasion. I congratulate and wish you all together as much as possible for the effective utilization and successful completion of your research. I'd like to conclude by cheering the delegates to participate and discussions through the digital platform for the next 7 days. I wish everyone for the successful, safe and fruitful discussion. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your welcome note. Now it's the time to introduce about our today's resource person. To start our first day of faculty development program, we have an eminent person with us who is ready to share his entire knowledge in research. There is none other than we have Mr. M. Sekhar, Associate Professor and Head, School of Business Management, RVS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Sir is having 5 years of industrial experience and more than 13 years of teaching experience. He has published more than 15 international journals, 13 national, 10 impact factor papers in reputed journals. Sir has also completed UGC funded project and the sanctioned amount is rupees 5,87,000. Apart from research activities, Sir also acts as a member of Coimbatore Management Association, Board of Studies members of various colleges, question paper setter for other universities as well. He also acts as an editorial board member for various journals like International Journal of Multi-Dimensional Research, Information System Research Journal, International Journal of Commerce and Management Studies. Third area of research is occupational stress, service marketing, HR, CRM, and management related issues. Sir has also completed various MOOC courses like Outcome Based Pedagogic Principles for Effective in IIT Mumbai, Principles of Human Resource Management, IIT Kharagpur, Introduction to Psychology, The Psychology of Learning in Monash University, Digital Skills, Digital Marketing in Accenture, Collaborative Working in a Remote Team, University of Leeds and Institute of Coding, Create a social media marketing campaign, universities and Leeds and Institute of Coding, and still much more. With this small note, now I request Mr. Segar sir to take over the session. Segar sir, good morning. I welcome you, sir.
Morning, madam.
Good morning, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful introduction, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
First of all, good afternoon to all. I'm very happy to be part of this 7 days FTP organized by Hindustan College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. First of all, I convey my sincere thanks to Mr. T.S.R. Kannayan, Chairman of Hindustan Group of Institution, and Madam Saraswati Kannayan, Secretary, Hindustan Group of Institution, and the Trustee and Joint Trustee of Hindustan Group of Institutions. And my special thanks to Dr. K. Karnagaran sir, CEO of Hindustan College of Arts and Science, and my sincere thanks to Dr. A. Ponnuchami sir, Principal of these institutions, and my thanks to Dr. M. Nirmala, Head of the Department of BCom PA and Accounting Finance, and her team, who given me this opportunity to share my views through this FDP. And during this pandemic period, most of the colleges organizing various FTP and webinar and so on. But out of much FTPs are focusing only research and publication fields. But in Hindustan College Arts and Science team, the way of aligning the topic and the 7 days FT was really, it was like a story. So if anyone does not know about what is research and what is the publications, how to prepare the proposal for funding research, if anyone is having blank in that portions, after 7 days, definitely you will get some percentage of ideas in research field. Okay, now I am presenting my screen. Someone will confirm me whether my screen is visible or. I hope my screen is visible.
No, sir, it is not visible, sir. Yes.
I hope you all view my screen.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, everything going on through online, especially some are the reasons we have to thank this pandemic period. Okay. Recently, one marriage was telecasted in social media, and the lunch was served their parents and relatives their doorsteps by some other platforms. So everything is the online is becoming getting familiar, and gadgets and internet is becoming most valuable and powerful member of our family. Information technology plays a vital role in all fields, so education is not an exception. Teaching is a noble profession. We supposed to remind ourselves on every September 5, because teaching is not an only job for us. Due to technology development, students are learning themselves by using online sources. So nowadays, the students are not expecting much more help from the teachers to getting material or to understand some concept or something like that. That's why UGC and AICT, some kind of the forums, insisting all of us, don't be a teacher, be a mentor. And all educational institutions nowadays not only expecting the faculties who are good in teaching, universities and colleges are expecting some set of skills apart from teachings. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, research, publications, funding projects, reviewer in journals, editorial member of some other journals, citations. In citations, they have so many classifications. Citations, I-10, H-10, like her, all 10 citations to be needed to prove ourselves as an effective and eminent faculty. So research is not having clear definitions. Not clear definitions means fixed definitions. But some study purpose, we are referring some research, books. We are teaching something, what is the definition of research. Researcher can define research according to their view. We used to say, whenever we are sitting together to have a discussion about research, we mention one of any one faculty, he is good in research, he is very good in publications, he is an eminent person in getting funding from various funding agency. As per my knowledge, every one of us good in research in their domain. That's why we used to say research is a multidisciplinary. In your research domain, you are the expert, but we fail to understand, we fail to accept, I am good in research. Because every publications, every research is your child, it's our child. So we are supposed to propaganda, we are supposed to expose, we are supposed to exhibit our research talent in a proper manner. That's a main question marks to answer, how to exhibit the research. Okay. Let's we go on a small survey. Just go to www.menti.com. Just type what do you want to do research. I don't want to answer like a section B or descriptive type. Just type 1 or 2 sentences enough. Just I request you all to answer, put your opinion, put your reasons, and why do we want to do a research. So www.menti.com. Code is available in the slide. 1683189. It would be better someone has shared this code and websites in chat box. So I request to all to answer, to post your answer in Menti.com. Because everyone is having a different purpose for doing research. Why I'm saying means that is a reason. Just I want to get opinion from you all. Why do you want the research? Because once upon a time we used to say good teachers. We used to remember our teachers. He is good in maths. She is good in science. Sometime in earlier days we used to recognize our staffs in schools by saying accounts Kumar, Max Ravi sir, and botany Kumar sir or something like that. But nowadays it's very rare to get a name to specialize in subject. Okay, that's why the research is replacing our portions. I hope you can all view my Mentimeter websites. Thank you. As of now, 3 participants have quoted update our knowledge. Excellent. It's a tool to find new discovery. It's a tool, but very few people only coming this category exactly understand the concept. Academic purpose, yes, excellent. It's everyone has to accept because academic purpose only we are doing research. Okay, PhD, yes, if you want to get a research degree, is a mandatory. Research is a mandatory. Ambitions only countable faculties having such ambitions. I want to be a good in research. I want to be an expert in research. I hope 90, except me, 98, now 101 members are in our group. So I expect minimum 70 to 80% participants has to post their answers. Because this is a one way to exhibit your set of skills in research. Because just I want to know your current idea, purpose of it. Then only it's easy for me to say my rest of the questions further. Ambitions to solve problem, excellent. To solve problem, interested in PhD, enhancing the knowledge, to know new things, and to find a new discovery, understanding the concept, journal publications. If you want to publish your article, we are supposed to do research. Book publications, yes, book publications. So only 14 members. I think most of us is trying. Please post your purpose, because once I get a purpose from your side, it's easy for me to skip some points which is not relevant to today's our platforms. Academic purpose, understanding concept, update knowledge, ambitions. Any more? To know new things. Because this much of tools we may use to betterment of our research. Yes. My fixed timing now. Okay. Because we have only 16 minutes. So time starts now. To explore our knowledge. To know the unknown. Excellent. To know the present my own research. And any just we have only 38 seconds. Because I expecting minimum 85% of faculty members to post their views. Just type one or two words, that's enough. Because nowadays, once we getting addicted to the online platform, typing skills and rating skills is coming down. Journal ambitions, marketing purpose, and passion to get innovations, to explore our problems. Okay, thank you all. Thank you, the 21 respondent, and rest of the response I convey wishes because you may have tried. Okay, so majorly our staff team today participants has posted to know new things. Number one, yes, we have to accept. Second one is for PhD purpose. It's a universal truth. Okay, if you want to do PhD or MPhil, the research is must. Then academic purpose. Any reasons, but academic purpose. Journal publications to get innovations. Another one is some new to the world, or to find a new discovery is a extra portions. Okay, to explore our knowledge. Okay, thank you all for your participations. Now we back to our screen. Okay, research is not having common definitions. I think this Mentimeter survey has proved. Okay, research is a common, but purpose of research is totally different. Okay. why research is important nowadays? Why the research is important nowadays? I listed a few reasons. If you have any questions, you can post your questions after the session. So this is the first reason, I think, to complete the course, UG or PG research degree, MPhil or PhD or PDF postdoctoral fellowship, because we clearly mentioned the front page of our thesis in fulfillment of the requirement of the award of degree, doctorate in philosophy or doctorate in commerce or doctorate in any discipline, the thesis submitted. This is a primary reason for nowadays to do a research. Okay, because some of the participants has posted to complete PhD, to interested in PhD, then PhD. Yes, this is a first and foremost reason for which one? These things. Which one? The research. Okay. Normally, everyone, all faculties are nowadays under compulsion basis, under passion basis, or under situation basis. Now all are in the position to do a research in any form. Participation of seminar, presenting seminar, attending seminar, conducting seminar, doing consulting work, consultancy. Now the consultancy is replaced in which one? NAD, innovations. Okay, research, innovations and actions, and RIE. Previously it's called RCE, now it's RIE. Okay, that's a thing. So we are all in a position to do a research. Okay, if you are all interested in research, means who will take care of teaching? Most of us facing very which one difficult or struggle to balancing our teaching and research and other official work and family. It's very hard for us to balance these things because earlier days we have only one portions to teach, to evaluate. Now teaching is so many section is there. In evaluation, so many variety of evaluation is there. In meantime, we have to focus the research also. And parallelly, we have to do some other works which is allotted by our colleges or our purpose. And parallelly, we have to take care of family. That's very important. If anyone is not able to answer for these questions, how many of us effectively balancing research and teaching and other works in family? If anyone of us are not able to answer, means it says that we are weak in exhibiting research skills. Because research is a mandatory nowadays. Every one of us doing a research. For example, now the curriculum is designed and practical based. That since which one? Outcome based education. Everything the OBE concept insisted us to teach the students in practical based. We have to take them to out of the four walls to what is happening actually in the current market or society or industry or something like that. Okay, so most of the students or faculties are completing the research work for this research. Okay, but some institutions provides choice to the student. They can do research for projects to complete the degree, or else they have to complete 2 theory papers. So this is the first reason to the research. Second one, due to the persuasion of school and college management, you can take it as any which one way, positive or negative. This is another one reasons, because management or higher institutions members insisting their staff for research for the it's related to research work for appraisal or getting ready for accreditation bodies, or they want to go for some evaluations or ranking bodies, NARF or something like that. So that's another reason. So in this time we have to thank our management, because you just go through a resume, most of the paper has been published to make satisfy the needs of management expectations. Only few publications to fulfill your PhD process. Only 1 or nil publications only published for your passions, for your interest. Okay, so this is a major reason behind our research works like publications, sending project proposal to a funding agency, consulting works, consulting with the industry, consulting with the NGOs, consulting with the, putting MOE with the various disciplines, because these are all has been done for the purpose of the work has been allotted by management, school management or college management. Okay, the purpose may be different, but after the year, you just go through your resume. We publish some, we might publish some kind of papers, we might organize some programs and everything. Okay, another one research, another purpose of doing research is to add or update our resume. Only 15 to 20% faculties are coming this category. But in our college, I insisted my team members every year a quarter page of resume has to be added. The quarter page should not be a public presentation of paper or attending seminars, not like that. It should be in publication of papers or sending proposal, getting fund from the funding agency. So I am insisting my faculty, I hope you all too, I am insisting my team members to focus publications, then sending proposals to the agency and signing MOE with some other industry and make the students for field research, marketing survey, because these are all the other portions to engage our students, and parallelly is additional weightage to our resume to add some valuable points. Because when we go for application for post in any colleges or universities, we can't go directly to say something about it. That's why we are sending our resume. Our resume has to speak about you without making any doubts or something like that. So that's another reasons nowadays the faculties or teaching members or all the people, the researcher are doing a research. Okay, then this is the foremost reason for nowadays for research getting boom like anything. Okay, for accreditation agencies. Normally, when I worked in industry, I was a finance executive. So that time I felt, because I came from a science background, I did my UG and PG and MPhil in Ayurveda General College, Sivakasi. So that time I didn't know about the commerce and accounts importance. Once I get into when I joined with the company, then only I comes to know monthly audit, quarterly audit, sales audit, due diligence audit, half-yearly audit, annual audit. So many audits are standing around us to make us to work. Same thing in our teaching faculty. Where institutions getting ready, or they are making themselves. They are making, they are creating platform with all the faculty for go for accreditations. NIRF, TUB, NBA, ISO, NAC, and so many accreditation agencies are ready for which one accreditation for our institutions. So that's the reasons. That's the one reasons for go for research, because NAC and NBA and so many bodies are providing more weightage to the students' welfare, teaching and research also, equal importance to research. So for that purpose, most of us are doing research. Okay, publication is a mandatory for all, especially CARE listed journals, Scopus, Annexure 1 and 2, etc. And we should keep update, we should show keen interest and update to take the CARE listed journals, because as per my knowledge, no one will take updated CARE listed journals, because the CARE listed journals every day, every month, once in a quarterly, half-yearly, yearly, they are changing the list of journals. Our focus is the publication is a mandatory, but where we have to publish, that's one another questions. After our research degree, our mindset will go focus guides you. Okay. So in that purpose, the accreditation is a main purpose for making us or inducing us or stimulating us or to creating interesting among us to go for a research. To develop and enhance the research knowledge. Yes, out of 19 participants in Menti.com, only 3 or 4 faculties are posted to know the unknown, to know to new innovative technologies, to know new things, to enhance the research knowledge. Because it's hard to accept only few percentage of the research people doing the research for the purpose of to develop or enhance the research and enhance the knowledge. Because I hope you all agree with me. That's why the quality of research is expecting more by the journals and funding agents. Because those who are all in this category, for example, I want to expose some knowledge, I want to get some knowledge, I want to create new things or develop my things, means that people can only able to think about IPR questions, intellectual property rights, like patent, copyright and others. So rest of the teams are only struggled with and they have a much more difficulty to publication of journal and to getting fund from the agency. That's then this is a valid reasons for research, but in practically only a few percentage people are coming under this category. That's me also has to accept. This is our one reasons to get pay raise and promotions. To get pay raise and because some of the colleges they have a different performance appraisal system. Then promotion purpose. Some colleges insisted people to make go for a research every year. Every once in a semester, we have to exhibit our research skill by in any way. Once our normal mindset is once the article is published, the next day we started to teach or guide our friends or colleagues to how to publish the articles. When we go for publications, our first question is whether it's a CAR listed journal. Second question is how much of publication charges for single author or multiple author. Okay, only a few researchers or eminent researchers are study about the publication, the citation details, how many years the publication research, volume of publications and everything only studied by only few faculties. Okay, so this is one reasons for go for a research nowadays. Okay, to get a financial grant from funding agencies. Once we once we okay with publications, once you happy for our publications, once we get enough citation, H index, item index and everything, next our focus is on getting financial grant from the funding agencies. As per my knowledge, this much of funding agencies available in India, but our focus only UGC major or minor. Last 2 to 3 years, they didn't give for a chance for us for a UGC major and minor project. Another one is ICSSR, Indian Council of Social Science Research. Then another one is TNSCST, Tamil Nadu State Council Science and Technology. And AAC, because DPT is there, DST is there, and CSIR is there, ISI is there, and RBI is also providing fund, and National Council for Applied Economic Research, NCAER, and NIPEP, and the Institute of Economic Growth, and Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts, and the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library. Because this much of funding agencies are ready to provide a fund to us also. Suddenly we have one questions. No, this is only for science. This is only for art. This is only for economics. We are all eligible for this 17. We are all eligible to get a financial grant from the 17 funding agency. How we will discuss the forthcoming slides. Okay, this is another important reason for nowadays for doing the research. Okay, now we are under the main portions. Okay, this much of reasons nowadays we are doing the research, but how to execute your research? How to exhibit your research? Before going to publications or before going to go for a PhD topic, selection of topic or MPhil selection of MPhil topics, our first mindset is which discipline is convenient for us to complete the projects as early as possible. Okay, then it will take 3 to 4 months will take to decide the research topic. After DC only our topic will be confirmed. But my suggestion is you don't think which one in broader manner. Think globally, act locally. Define your research according to your societal problem. Nearby, what are all the problems you are facing nearby, and what are all the which one problems are still going for to find solutions. If you are facing any difficulty for daily routines life, which is the current topic, which is the viral which one message in India, your state or something like that. So take a portions. So take a problem. So define your research according to the societal problem. Normally, I think one faculty has posted in which one menti.com for PhD research. Some of them, or most of the people are publishing their articles based upon the PhD topics. And if the institution they are in a position to write a proposal to the funding agency, normally they used to select the PhD topic or MPhil topic. But that's the biggest mistake we people are doing. So first define your research according to the societal problem. Don't rely on your MPhil and PhD research areas. Once after completion of your PhD, after getting your research degree, you don't rely on your PhD research area, because once you move along with the PhD area, we may not have enjoying the more opportunity in other areas. That's why your research area should be which one? Various disciplines. For example, I did my PhD in finance, and there is no restriction for me to publish an article in marketing or HR or system analysis or productions or something like that. Okay, that's a biggest one screen we are all put in front of us before going for exhibit your research skills. Don't depending on your MPhil and PhD research areas, because the funding agency and publications, journals publications are not expecting your PhD areas. They have some themes. They want to publish some articles which is going to be get more cited by the audience or researcher and so many institutions. So that's why only a few simple problem, simple study areas focused in a simple manner, easily that kind of journals has been published by will be published by the all listed journals. Okay. So funding agencies also, because they are giving fund minimum 1 lakh to 50 lakhs, they are ready to provide a fund. They won't give a fund for your PhD areas, because they want to why they are spending this much of money means after your research they want to do something to the society or something, they want to do the community or something like that. That's why this is a second point to execute your research and study the current problem or issues. So we have a much of problem. We have much of problem. Take when the Aadhaar card was initiated, we just go through that period of publications fully based on Aadhaar card. Then voter ID. Then so many, whenever the government is implementing new innovations, new policies or something like that, that is a biggest thing. Nowadays, the life science faculties are got excellent citations for who are all published articles related to COVID. Okay, so we can we are also very much we are also having very much opportunity for COVID related articles, economic situations, or you just study about particular group of people, students mindset, housewife stress, and work from home mindset, then economic conditions of particular industry, then market positions, and market segmentation, and employee turnover, and migrations of employees during this pandemic period. So you take this such a topic. Why I'm saying this means this is a real method to execute your research. If you are selecting this kind of topic means you will get much, a lot of information, lot of data to complete your projects or articles or whatever. So study the current problems or issues. Again, I am disturbing you to go to Menti.com. This answer for these questions. The same code 1683.18.9 Have you registered on any of these websites? How many of you registered any of these websites? Please go to Menti.com, and now I close my presentation and I release my Menti.com sites. I expect now 97 respondents. I hope you all put your questions. Please, you just click options. You don't need to type. You just click options only. You just I hope my screen is visible now. Thank you all. Google Scholar is getting a first place, and Scopus is second one. So now on 6 which one participants has posted. I request you all to post your registered platform details. Have you registered on any of these websites? Because I hope all 90, including me, all of us should have a number of registered in Google Scholar or ArcGIS or ResearchGate or something. Okay. I think same code number only. I expect more response from you all. Google Scholar and ArcGIS, Scopus, ResearchGate, and Web of Science. Now ResearchGate is comes to second positions. Only 11 participants has participated in Medi polling. I think this is a reason for this. Also one of the reason for I'm studying your research interest, because as a researcher, what we should means we supposed to expose our research. We supposed to interact our research works with our colleagues and the experts. Then only we can able to get more ideas and more exposures. Because most of the faculty, they won't disclose anything till publication of their journal articles in journal. Okay, now I put a time limit. Okay, 60 seconds. Okay. Only 60 participants has posted. Okay, everyone has to have to accept Google Scholar. Google Scholar site is a best one to expose our research skill and citations, and ResearchGate is another site to it's a platform to interact with researchers, various disciplines. We can post our questions, we can answer some of the questions. That's a good discussion platform, ResearchGate. In ResearchGate also, they are providing citation points and everything. So only 20 seconds more. I think most of the faculty has registered their research activities. They are the member of Google Scholar and Scope, ResearchGate, Scopus, Web of Science, and WebLearns and others. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you for the participations. Now back to our slides. Because the researcher, the good researcher should have a thirst, should have an interest to learn from colleagues or other research portals. This is a thing. Utilize available resources for research. Some of us, they may not know their difficulty to get the data for research. Elsewhere, Mendeley and South Gangotri and academia, how can I share it? These kind of sites are the best sources for your research. That's an excellent resource for your research to collect data, to interact with to go for reviews and everything. So this is one excellent techniques to be needed to utilize your resources. That's because this much of sites are, we insist our normally any colleges, I think most of the colleges are going for preparing for NAAC accreditations. Once we go for a NAAC accreditations submission period, then only we insisted our students to use InFlipNet site. Because InFlipNet is a place on portions for NAAC criteria. So this is a free sources. This is a excellent sources is available to exhibit your research skill. That's our next one is collaborate. Only few researchers are using this terminology. Lately I said which one? We are all management and commerce and other many staff members are eligible to get fund from all government funding agency. Me also is eligible to get a fund from DPT when I collaborate with some science department. Recently, we applied one projects like biofertilizers related, organic fertilizers related. We collaborated with the Department of Biotechnology in RVS College. We submitted proposal and we are awaiting for the results. But now, only few staffs can have such a mindset to collaborations. We should collaborate with the available sources. Then only we can get fund. Our article will be accepted by all kinds of channels. Another one is how we can collaborate means first and main important source is student. Normally if colleges assigned faculty to publish a 2 paper in a semester means first mindset, our mindset will go to publication charges. Second one is to selection of a journal. Third one is preparation of articles. Students are free sources, cheapest sources to data collections. If you are doing any industrial research, we can get help from the employees and the colleagues. Our colleagues are very much interested to collaborate with your research, or they are very much interested to work. For example, once we prepare the proposal or once we prepare the journal, next challenging task is corrections. The corrections means you can get a help from the Department of English or a placement team or communicative teams or any teams, just because these sources are ready to collaborate with you. And library. Each and every state, each and every district, some colleges are there. When I approach any faculty, how do I select, get some data? Now they will suggest on college. If you go to the college, just pay some amount of rupees, they will give all data. You just go to the university, be a member, get a card, and anytime you can access any data. But very few faculties are suggested their own library, because a library is the best source for exhibit your research skills. Another one is free online research platforms. So many platforms are already discussed. So Gangotri and Mendeley or ResearchGate and Google Scholar and so many. How can I share it from? So many free online platforms are available. Another one is government agency. For example, major project in ICSSR, 15 lakhs is a maximum limit, means you are eligible to get more than 15 lakhs when you submitting proposal collaboration with the government agency or NGOs. Because funding agencies are ready to allot the amount than their actual limitations, any exceptional cases. So collaboration is a best source to exhibit your research skill. As a teaching staff, we should collaborate with the student, employee, colleagues, library, online sources, and government agency, NGOs, and other. When our proposal is collaborated with the NGOs or any government agency, means that weightage is we used to call it local language level. Okay. So that's a thing. So collaboration is a mandatory to exhibit our research. Normally, our researchers, our faculty members, our researchers are focused only which one? They used to publish 2 articles for PhD submission. Then they want to go for a performance operation system. They are in a position to go for publications. So that collaboration is to be very much important and easier source to exhibit your research knowledge. And another one is computer, sir, I don't know, sir, or SAS, Tableau, Python, Anaconda, SPS, or whatever it may be. Sir, there is no mandatory faculty be an expert in R, SAS, Tableau, Python, SPS, or any statistical tool. Basic computer skill set is enough. Basic computer skill set is enough. We just go to we just refer some listed journal publications. Some articles are so simple without any analytical tool. They got more cited by the more research. Some articles are only a basic statistical tool, chi-square, F-test, or something like that. I think using a chi-square or F-test or ANOVA, I think SPS is not needed. SAS is not needed, Tableau is not needed, any advanced analytical tool is not needed. Because next questions are analysis part, we have to spend 20K or 30K or 35K. Why we have to spend that much of money? Because we are teaching research methodologies to the student. All colleges, they having limited analytical questions. The statistical tool in the research methodology, that tool is enough for us to execute our research. I think a simple percentage analysis is enough. Chi-square test is enough. T-test or one-way ANOVA or F-test. That simple statistical tools enough for our calculations. Because plainly, if I want to say, means most of the research work is bending due to for using statistical tool. Take a paper and pencil and work it by your own. Get an assistant for your maths faculty, if anyone your friend, get an assistant for the math faculty, or if you have a statistical program in your college, you can get because it's a freely available source. So basic computer skill is enough to go for any research works. Then that's a biggest which one hurdle for to overcome, avoid plagiarism. Each and every university, they have their own constraint, minimum 30 or minimum 20 or below 15, or the percentage may be varied. Because once we completed, once we in a question to submission stage, next question, the researcher has to answer for every question. First, we have to get approval from the management. Then we have to select the topic. Then we have to prepare for the DC. Then we have for second DC. Then questionnaire approval, data collection approval, analytical tool, finding and suggestion. Another question is avoid plagiarism. Once you go for a plagiarism test in universities or any other listed institutions, what will be our plagiarism? Because when we are bothering about the plagiarism means when we are taking the informations blindly from which one other sources. Whatever you are resourcing, any resource you can refer, any material you can review, any kind of literature, but take it your own way, write it by your own, get an assistance from those who are good in English or those who are good in the grammatical portions, and that will help us to avoid plagiarism. Okay, that's another one questions to exhibit our research skills. That's the thing, sir. Consult and collaborate with the library, because in our colleges, librarian and library plays a major role, because our library usually update all the which one sites, free website sources to the faculty by conducting once in a semester. The librarian used to organize one program for the researcher. What are the free sources available? How much they can able to help from their part. So that's a main important. Use your library and use your librarian. That means we used to say previous slide collaborations. That's our cheapest freely available which one techniques to exhibit your research skills. I think when we started to hold a laptop or iPod or something like that, the cut and copy portion is replaced our reading habits. A good researcher should have a effective reading skills. We have one answer, sir. There is no time for reading. Sir, once you go for a college bus, go to college by bus or by car, or whenever you feel free, lesser time, and you just take one article, just read it. Because the reading habit assist your enhance your research skill in excellent manner. All of us has to accept. I hope you all agree with me. Nowadays, the reading habits among our faculty is came down, yes, because we are using gadgets, we are using so many techniques to take a material. For example, if I ask you something from my colleagues or my expert or my staff, next moment, please share the soft copy. Please take a screenshot and send it to WhatsApp. Or please share your materials to my drive. So that should be avoided. We are supposed to have a effective reading skill. The reading skill will enhance your research skill in next level. Finally, summarize your research problem, because that's why you are getting problem or you are deriving problem from some other persons or some other sources. It's hard. It's very difficult for you to summarize your research problem. Once the problem is designed by you, or once the problem is chosen by you, easily we can summarize the problem. Once you summarize your research problem, half of the research has been done. Half of your research will be get over. That's why summarize your research problem. That's why initially I insisted you don't think big, you just think big and act local. Act local, then only we can able to go for a which one research in a subsequent manner, in a fruitful manner. Okay, for example, I would say which one so many nowadays so many portions or websites are available. Which one for serving food? Swiggy. I don't know how many of you know about Swiggy history. The three members from Bangalore. So only one guy is from management domain. Due to their problem, because every weekend they used to go somewhere to have some food. If you want to have some food, they have to around the Bangalore. So that's why they decided which one. Why don't you make some platform to get all the foods in our doorsteps? That's their problem summarized by themselves. That's why the Swiggy came to which one? Our mobile as an app. Okay, so the problem should be your societal problem or your well-known problem. Then once your problem is defined, it's easy for research design. Research design, what we used to do, we refer one project, say go to the chapter number 1 or chapter 2, research methodology. answer for research design, research process, research area, and sample size, sampling technique, limitation of research, tools used. We have mindset. Research design should have this much of answer for this much of questions. No need, sir. The research design, because you are the research is your style. You just prepare the research, how to complete the research in an effective manner. Automatically, you will get answer for all these blah questions. So next question is to prepare the research. It is first you prepare the research, because once you started in the beginning stage, you started to refer some other research or some other projects or some other thesis, our originality won't come out. So prepare the research, and they used to call as a blueprint. Then categorizing the source of information. Normally, when we thought which one the research methodology for student, there are two type of data: primary data, secondary data, and everything. But now the data type is more structured data, semi-structured data, unstructured data. So semi-structured data is available in primary and secondary. The three type of data is available: primary and secondary. So we have to categorize the informations. Once you categorize the information, it's easy for go for next analysis questions. Once you get an answer for these all those things, that's a period, that's a time for execution of the research in effective manner. Once you get an answer for which one, to know societal problem, use of effective resources, and collaborations and all those things, that will help to execute the research without any delay, without any struggle, or without any error or something. So this much of techniques which one to be needed to exhibit your research skills. Finally, good research, how the good research is to be, the research should be applicable one. Because the funding agents are waiting for you to grant fund, because they expecting some applications area from your research. The good research open doors for all. Your research open doors for another researcher, another research domain, other institutions. That may be a valuable point for government policy or something like that. That may be give a add more feathers on your institution's cap, and it will add more. It will open a great career opportunity for your career. A good research is a challenging one. The good research does not stop. A good research changes you. Changes you means definitely if you are a good researcher, definitely you are free from. You don't bother about plagiarism. You don't bother about the research for, I'm doing research for completion of degree, I'm doing research for performance appraisal purpose, I'm doing for research for getting diet sheet, everything. So I hope you all can get some valuable points from this session. Any more questions or anything now? Dice is yours.
Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask to sir now. You're asked to. You're welcome to ask the questions. Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask.
So once there is no question, means I will take it as, I think hereafter after 7 days FTP programs conducting by Hindustan College of Arts and Science, the research evaluation will be happen in the research domain. And there are two reasons for this kind of response. Once we understand everything, and another one is another portion of site.
Okay, sir. If there is no queries, shall we wind up, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. You can.
Ma'am, good morning, ma'am. Sir, good morning, sir.
Morning.
First of all, thank you so much for your excellent presentation, sir. Actually, I have received so many information, and also I gained many knowledge from your lectures. For that, so in this connection, I should thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rajkumar.
Sir, I have 3 queries, sir.
Please.
First one is regarding to funding sources, sir. Because if we are getting fund from the respective funding agencies like ICS or UGC or ICAMR, the name of the institutions also play a crucial role for getting the fund. In case of if we are in central university or state university, we can get fund from that kinds of institutions. But in case of college level, they won't. They could not select our proposal. They may have some parameters for selecting the research proposals. So my exact doubt is there any funding sources available only for college level?
Okay. Thank you. Funding is it's getting familiar now because all funding agencies are ready to grant fund for effective proposals. But only few education institutions, they have one set of scrutiny board. They are scrutinizing themselves and they are selecting a few proportion only for proposal to the agency. But what is my suggestion is ICSSR is applicable for all, because normally we have one doubts are government colleges staff, aided colleges staff, central university and listed colleges and listed university staffs are getting fund regularly, but other colleges staffs and members are not able to get fund as like what they are getting. But if your proposal is excellent, if your proposal is viable, means definitely the funding agencies are ready to provide a fund. ICSSR is 4th year they are providing fund because normally a researcher have a mindset to write a proposal to get a fund for project. But my suggestion is to send a proposal for state level seminar, national level seminar, international level seminar and workshops. Once we get a fund from these kind of proposals, definitely that support will give us motivate us to go for a project funding. Another one is in DST, DPT, some other science disciplines are not only for science, for scientific project or science disciplines proposals. As a management faculty, we can collaborate with our Department of Microbiology, Department of Life Sciences. We can send up proposals. Definitely, we can get amount. But I can't insist all the colleges to encourage your faculty to send up proposals, because in our college we have a full set of freedom. But if any faculty, eligible faculty, they want to send a proposal, means always we get a green signal from our head of institution and management. ICSSR is one best platform to sending proposal the whole year. But we can start with to organize to get a fund for state level and national level international seminars. Another one is AICTE approval. Most of the colleges, they have a AICTE approval courses, MC and MBA. As a management faculty, as a common faculty, we can adjoin with the MBA faculty. We can use the AICTE platform to get a fund for seminars and projects also. Another one is TNS-CST is another one, best one. Is each and every state they have their own CST. Andhra governments also having their own TST. Every 31st August, they are giving, that's every 31st August is the last date for SPS scheme, student projects scheme. 7,500 rupees for they are giving a fund limit. Your staff can guide 4 members in a projects. Students are eligible to get a fund every 31st. Another one is 20th November. They closed another project in DNS-CST. Another one is DIT also, Dissemination of Innovative Technologies, coming under TNS-CST portal. Every day morning we are using which one conveying my morning visits to WhatsApp and Facebook. Put a home screen shortcut for each project funding agency in your laptop. Every day, before going to start the work or before going to wind up your work, you just visit this portal. You will get enough information. Otherwise, you can be a member of the research forums or some sites that will help you to get a notification for any projects. Funding agents are live now.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. I accept it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second, can I ask my second?
Yeah, please.
Sir, my second question is, you are all know very well, sir. There are two types of plagiarism. One is sentence or words-based plagiarism and idea-based plagiarism. We can overcome the if we can overcome the problem of word-based plagiarism. But in case of idea-based plagiarism, how can we overcome the issue? This is my second question, sir.
For example, the mobile has been invented by Motorola. But now the Motorola is not in the market. Once upon a time, Nokia hold the market. Now most of the companies having their own platform, but idea is behind by one person. Because we are not in a position to take idea as it is. We have to change the idea as per our requirements, as per our needs and wants. Because when we are using Newton third law, first law, and second law, because every ideas and concept is created by some experts, we can utilize, we can use, or we can change the ideas according to our needs or our necessities. That's why I said once anyone is having good reading skill, they can understand the concept, they can able to convert the ideas to their point of view. I think this will help us to use their concept and ideas. For example, most of the PhDs are concept is same, district may be different. That may be applicable for the degree, but if you go for a publications or go for a funding agency means, we supposed to change the ideas and concept for your research area, your research disciplines. I think this will help us to come out from the ideas and concept like this.
Yes, sir. But in case of science, the copyrights may be properly defined, sir. But in case of social science,
okay. In social science, because patent, we people are no, we have an idea, we have a thought. Patent is only for science. So patent is applicable for social science also. For example, if you want to use any ideas and concept means, you clearly mentions our bibliography and review of literature and everything. And second one is definitely we can't able to implement the same ideas and concept because other ideas and concept will not fit to our research. May not be able to accommodate our research objectives. Based upon our research objectives, we can make some changes. We can make some modifications in ideas and concept. And ResearchGate and Mendeley and Scopus and other research platforms help us to get a opinion, get a approval from the particular authorized person to use your ideas and concept for our research person. But we never approach those kind of people. There is a platform is available to approach the research gurus or who created ideas and concept. They are ready to assist us. They are ready to grant us a permission to do a research in their research and concept, their theories. I think this will help come out from the social science. Because the drawback is we have to come down to for a research. We have to get our information from all the research people. But it's very hard to say. Highly egoistic. I don't know how many of you are ready to accept my views. It's my own view. Highly egoistic domain is our discipline only, because we are not ready to share our ideas and knowledge. We are not ready to assist our colleagues to develop in research. We are not ready to assist our juniors or wards to come out. We have a separate domain. We have to come out of this. Social science also is applicable, sir, to use ideas and concept with the approval of particular persons. That's also applicable.
okay, sir. Sir, my last question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, in any workshops or faculty development program, many experts providing their ideas to do research in good manner, good research thesis for writing the research thesis. But how do we convert our thesis into policy making level?
How to convert research hour?
Yes, sir. Actually, we are doing research to solve the social problem.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that is the ultimate aim for, and also providing some policy suggestions to the government.
Okay.
So if we are after completing our thesis, how do we convert our thesis into policy level?
Because the question is correct, but we supposed to ask the questions, we supposed to raise the questions, we supposed to get an answer for question before selection of the research topic. Because once we, after completion of MPhil, our mindset is where is the guide, where is the guide. Once we get a guide, where is the guide? A number of questions is there. Where guide is a very noble person, where guide is very adjustable, where guide is very easy to reach and everything. Once we get a guide, once we get a admission from the particular guide, next our question is to selection of topic, to face the questions from first DC. But before going to research topic, with the support of respective guide, we supposed to decide our research topic for future research. That's why I said research does not stop. Once we complete all the research, it's for my view and for my experience very difficult to convert our research as a policy, because my research may be rely on a previous research. For example, previous data or something like that, it's very hard. So that's why prepare the research novel topics. That's why I said prepare the research based upon the current issues or societal problem. Once you go for this category, definitely your research easily able to convert into policy now. Easily we can use the research for your funding, use the research for your publication portions. Normally, you just go through your all resumes or you check your friend's resume, only few articles may be related to your research works. Once your research topic is viable, research topic is novel, research topic is innovative, research topic is focus is current problem, or the research is an answer for very needed or very eminent problem, means automatically your thesis can able to convert into policy level. But we supposed to ask the questions before selection of topics.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions from other participants? Any other questions? Okay, sir. Then we shall wind up, sir.
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Really, it was a very interactive session by you. It was indeed an eye-opener for all of us. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge towards research with us. Now I call upon Dr. R. Geeta, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, PA and AF, Hindustan College of Arts and Science, to propose vote of thanks. I welcome you, ma'am. Geeta, ma'am.
Good afternoon to one and all. I deem it a great privilege to have been asked to extend a vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. This day will be remembered as a milestone. On behalf of Hindustan College of Arts and Science and BCom Professional Accounting and Accounting Finance, I convey my heartfelt thanks to Dr. M. Shekhar, Associate Professor and Head of Business Management at RVS College of Arts and Science, for wonderful speech. And sir, you're sharing a very knowledgeable, and valuable time with us. It's a very excellent speech, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to take this opportunity to express my thanks to our management, Hindustan College of Arts and Science. I extremely thanks to Dr. K. Karnakaran sir, Chief Executive Officer, Hindustan Educational Institution. I also extend my thanks to our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. Ponnusamy, Hindustan College of Arts and Science. Thank you, sir. I extend my thanks to our beloved HOD, Dr. M. Nirmala, Associate Professor and Head, who is always a good motivating and all of us. Thank you, ma'am. Last but not least, I convey my heartfelt thanks to my department faculty members for wonderful support and motivation. Once again, I thank you all for presenting this event. Thank you all.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
Geeta
you.
ma'am. A small note to the participants. Feedback link for all the 7 days will be posted in WhatsApp group only. Okay, and tomorrow link will be shared in WhatsApp group alone. Okay, so kindly follow WhatsApp group. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Segal sir. Thank you for all the faculties.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, the management of Hindustan College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you, Nirmala, Dr. Nirmala, madam. Thank you for your team. Thank you for that. Shall we wind up, ma'am? Thank you, Rajkumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.